What's up, everybody? Ryan Knapton here. Today I'm going to get wild. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please give me a very charitable interpretation on this. I know what sensations I'm after. I know what levers I like to use biomechanically to be able to tilt a big wide board on edge, and on top of it I'm on a crazy big radius 20-meter board. So yeah, it's kind of wild, and these are the bindings that really work good for me. 9 years ago I made a video about the Burton torque bindings. Check that video out after this. But the day after I made that video, that's when I started Frankensteining my bindings and adding a third strap and a bunch of extra padding, and at one point I was even using 4 straps. So let's check out Ryan Knapton bindings. They're kind of a hodgepodge of cartels and missions, I think, right now, currently. But yeah, I just sandwich some Folger coffee cans around the high back, build it up a little taller, add a bunch of padding, and then I get this third strap, and with the structural rigidity of the boot, then I could just tilt or drop my knees down or push my shins in. There's a lot of different ways to think about it, but those are the motions how I am carving a 33.3 waist width with a 20-meter radius. I need to be able to hit high edge angles to sharpen up those turns. So yeah, and then they feel soft. I used to get pains in the like massive kind of shin splint stuff that would, man, it was just annoying to have that going on for years and years. I used to ride the Burton Skybacks, big and tall, perfect lever for heel side carves on heel side stuff in the half pipe and carving. But yeah, it would hurt because the top of the high back would be digging hard into the top of the back of the boot. So yeah, this is the best feeling interface I've ever had to a board. So just please, again, give me a charitable interpretation on this. I know what I'm doing and know what I'm searching for with how to make things feel really good. But yeah, today I'm trying out the Nidecker Supermatics. They look really interesting to me. They have you know, this rear entry part where you can leave the straps and just step into it, and then it locks. And then you push that down and you can rear entry it, or you can just use the straps as normal. The only complaint I've heard about this Supermatics is they're heavy. I honestly don't think that'll be a problem for me. I'm used to heavy ass equipment anyways, so, but yeah, we'll see. Here's where I'm kind of already doubting it. I won't be able to rotate the high backs at all to be parallel with the edges. I'm negative 15, so theoretically, yeah, I want that high back to rotate 15 degrees, you know, in on both, so that I can just push the boot board, boom, like that, rather than having the high backs. It'll be yeah, rotated inwards. So yeah, maybe the rotation's outwards, but yeah, let me put on these Supermatics and let you know what I think about them. Gotta check out Harrison Bell. Ah, Harrison. Are you on a secret? Are you on a secret or something different?
Still that same secret.
Harrison Bell's on a secret construction. He's in a league of his own. I want to interview you soon, brother.
Dude.
Later, my battery's getting low, but let's do it soon though.
No, I'm stoked to see you out here. I've seen your videos. I'm like, I know I'm gonna run into you here.
Dude, this guy's wild.
Snow all over. It's still only just.
Could show us a couple turns. Show us a couple turns. Right. Let's give a sneak peek. Carved turns on a snow skate. I can. With a whole lot of modifications. He's literally quite. Yeah, the fastest there's ever been on this, right?
More importantly, the highest edge angles.
Highest edge angles. And the secret construction, so it's keeping a lot of That's without bindings. Really wild, huh? It's really wild.
Tonic 8 plate.
Not enough forward lean, that's why I'm getting hooked up on that heel side edge. I need that big, tall lever. It's wild, I'm on Supermatics, they're different.
No, the Supermatics! Oh, I'm so excited to see this video. Oh, I'm so excited.
I could say they're not dog shit,
no,
so that's cool.
I got some friends that are on them, I like them. Yep.
All right, that was refreshing. These things work. There's not enough forward lean for me, so but if I just, you know, add some Folgers coffee cans onto here, if Nidecker wants to send me a pair. Yeah, these aren't mine, but I'll build them up with Folgers coffee cans, add a third strap, and I think they could work pretty decent. They feel like a really secure connection to the board. It's always super interesting how much a board will feel different just because of the bindings. So yeah, really, and seriously, 99% of the time I'm like, this is dog shit, and other times it's like, it's okay but not great. But yeah, these definitely not dog shit, and yeah, they just felt secure. So I'm happy that there's one other type of bindings that actually works. I didn't really use the rear entries. I was fumbling around with the straps more than normal. I was kind of stepping on this one. I hate that, so I guess it would be just kind of go like this when stepping in. I like the Burton one where it just like kind of can fold away from it. That's such a nice feature these days, because back in the day you'd be breaking those straps all the time because you end up stepping on them, and then the structural integrity starts to degrade. If you ever see little cracks in your binding straps, replace that stuff ASAP. You could get really injured when you have a binding strap that's starting to crack, and then when you're, you know, landing a jump or taking off and it snaps. Ooh, sketchy situations. But yep, I'm gonna plop these back on. I like the extra padding, I like the extra height, I like the extra artificial forward lean that comes with it because of the shit that I add. And yeah, the forward lean adjuster on these maybe goes to a little higher angle, but nonetheless, those weren't bad, because again, this is a 20-meter radius board. So I did feel that, like, with me using the exact same body mechanics, the edge angle wasn't getting produced enough, so then I kind of lost the turn and hooked it in a direction that I wasn't anticipating or wanting. But yeah, that was cool to check out. So yeah, if Burton, if you want to join forces again, I rode for Burton a long time ago after I won nationals, And yeah, I've been riding Burton binding since '93, so I'm super familiar with it and just really trust the plastics to not break anymore these days. It's been a long time since I've shattered a base plate off a board. I don't know, but I think there's a market for soft boot carving freestyle bindings that are, you know, the next step in the evolution of snowboarding. A lot of people are going to want this. It's third strap. It really feels so good just using the body mechanics of dropping the shins down or dropping the knees down and having the board get action through that motion. But yep, thank you all for watching. Happy shredding. Hope you found this entertaining, and again, give me a charitable interpretation of how ugly my bindings are. I get made fun of them all the time on them because of how ugly they are, but I freaking love them. Take care all, have a great season. Peace and kapla!